Hey guys, welcome back. So I am getting ready to put together some overnight oats, and I thought I would share with you how I like them, my personal favorite recipe. So you'll need some mason jars. So I'm going to make up 2 days worth for myself and my husband. So you'll need 4 mason jars. I don't recommend keeping them longer than 3 days in the fridge, just because it can start to harbor bacteria any longer than that. So you'll need 4 mason jars, oats, and I will go through the rest of the ingredients as I am going along. So I like to use the quick cook oats. You can use regular ones too. You're going to need 1/4 cup per mason jar. So I'm going to show you how to make up one, and then as I'm making up the rest, I'll kind of speed it up. Okay, so you're going to dump it into the mason jar. So that's 1/4 cup of the oats. Then I like to add, and you can feel free to omit any of these ingredients if you don't like them. Like I add peanut butter to this particular recipe, but you don't have to. If you have a nut allergy and you can't do peanut butter, feel free to take it out. All right, so then I add 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Okay. Then I like this Better Body Foods brand of cacao powder. So for this, you're going to need, now it depends. If you don't like things real chocolatey, you can add less. I like to have a little bit more chocolate, so I do 2 teaspoons. And I do kind of like 2 heaping teaspoons. You could do 1, you could do 1.5, whatever you like. Throw that in there. And then I like to add maca powder. It kind of gives it like an earthy taste. So if you aren't into that kind of a thing, you don't have to add it. I just like to throw it in. I like the way that it tastes. So I take a teaspoon of it, about that much. I just kind of eyeball that one. And then I do a teaspoon of maple syrup for a little sweetness. And then I do 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. And I like to use the organic peanut butter, the one that you have to stir, because it's just peanuts. It doesn't have any added sugars or anything. Okay, so that's that. And then from there, you're going to need, for this recipe, you're going to, now if you don't like bananas, don't do the bananas. You can just do chocolate and peanut butter. I like to add some banana in there. So 1/2 of a banana for 1, and then mash it up. If you like it a little chunkier, don't mash it as much. Toss it in. And that's that for those ingredients. And then I like to use almond milk, the unsweetened vanilla. I fill it if you have labeled mason jars, I fill it to about the 1 cup mark. If you like your oatmeal a little thicker, you can feel free to add less. If you like it a little thinner, add a little bit more. Then you just mix it up. The chocolate powder will be a little harder to mix. You'll really just need to kind of stir it real well. And there you have breakfast for the morning. So top it off, throw it in the fridge, and I'm going to finish making the rest of them. And there you have it, your chocolate peanut butter overnight oats. So as I said, throw them in the fridge. Again, I would make them up no more than 3 days in advance. And then you have breakfast all set. You could just grab it right out of the fridge. You can eat it right out of the jar. I like to put mine in a bowl and heat it up for like a minute and 30 seconds. And I like to add just a little bit of almond milk on the top and mix it in. That's just my thing that I like to do. So I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you try it, please leave some feedback down below. Let me know how you like it. This is one of my favorites. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.